So students, we are going to start with the chapter Children at Work in Continuity. Let us start. Okay. So now for that, I'm sharing with you the page of the chapter. Pay attention. So we have to start with this page. Now it is being displayed on your screens. So check it out. Right. So let us start. Okay. So some students, they are entering. Let me join them. But before that, if you have any problem, you will just raise up your hand and I will listen to you. Right? I'm muting you all. So now we were here at page number 10. So he caught up with the girl as she was leaving the station. When they got to the road, Velu found that vehicles kept coming and never stopped for anyone. This we have read. Chutney one we have also read. You're forgetting. Now coming up to the next page. Yes. So coming up to the next page, I'm starting. Now, Veeran looked up at the pictures, banyans, car tires, pens, a woman holding a box. The writing was all in English, so he didn't know what it meant. So he was looking at the building, everything was written in English, so he was not able to understand what was written there. The girl turned onto a wide bridge and walked up. Vilu stopped and peeped over the railing. Peeped means to look into. Okay. And under him, the road ran into the city. In the distance, he could see huge buildings and towers and more roads. So this girl, the girl who was accompanying Velu, she was moving over the bridge. And Velu looked from the bridge that there were large buildings, large towers, and many roads, many vehicles. See that big building with the wall around it. If you are not careful, you will soon be counting bars there. The girl grinned. Grin means showing her teeth and laughing, smiling, and pointed at a huge building. So the girl said, "You know that building? If you won't be, you can say, if you won't be careful, you won't be counting bars. There means you will be in jail." This girl laughed. Velu squinted and read the Tamil sign Central Jail. Velu squinted means he blinked his eyes, and with the from the corner of his eyes, he has looked at that. What was written there? Central Jail. Why? I haven't done anything wrong, Velu said. I haven't done anything wrong. You don't have to do anything wrong. Just don't get caught, that's all. She said, it is not necessary that if you have done anything wrong, you will be there. Just think that you should not be caught by the police. What does she mean? Velu wondered. Meanwhile, the girl was already heading down the bridge with the sack on her shoulder. What was in it? He had seen her putting plastic cups into it at the station. So the girl wondered that what he was saying. She was having a sack, means jute bag on her shoulder, and she was stuffing it with plastic cups. What are you carrying in that bag? Things, bottles, paper, she said. He said, what are you putting in these? She said that I'm putting these, you can say, bottles, papers. Velu wondered what she was doing with them, but he felt shy to ask any more questions. Velu was thinking why she's doing that, but he could not ask her anything. Okay, he was, you can say, he was shy, he was hesitating. It was still morning, but the sun blasted down on the tower and Velu's bare feet burned. Yes, so now it was summer season. So Velu, because he was not wearing anything on his, you can say, foot, and he was, you can say, feeling intense hot. It was not like walking on a mud road. He was soaked with sweat. He tried hard to walk in the shade and keep up with the girl in the same time. So it was not difficult for him to walk on that road. She walked really fast. How far away was the food? Now the girl was moving very fast. The girl was just thinking, Milu was just thinking that how far the food was. After almost an hour of walking, they stopped in front of a big building. Sri Rajeshwari Prasanna Kalyana Mandapa, read Velu slowly. So Velu, he has come over a building and with very difficulty he read what it was written. A sign with letter made of flowers said Groom JP Vinayagan Bride Rani, means it was a wedding. On the gate he was. Velu stared at the big cars parked outside. One of the cars had a flower garland and roses taped onto it. So this was the setup. So beautiful garlands of flowers. It was, you can say, it was beautifying this place. And the girl looked around, put one off quickly and stuck it in her hair. So the girl very quickly, what she did? She has taken one of the flower and stuck one of in her, you can say, in her hair. Come on, she said. Are we going to eat here? Lulu asked. We are going to eat here? No. Hopes. She said, let us hope we will get anything. And shaking her thumb under his nose. And means she was putting her finger into her nose. She led him behind the hall. There was a big garbage bin overflowing with rubbish. Then where she has taken, just see the poor condition of the girl. She has taken him to the, you can say, to the rubbish, okay, to the bin. Two goats were standing on the pile, fighting for a banana leaf. So two goats were also standing there. What they were fighting? They were fighting for a banana leaf. A cloud of flies buzzed around their legs. There was a rotten smell in the air. Girl picked up a squashy banana. Squashy means some, you can say, softened, little bit rotten, and held it out to Velu. So see these children, these poor children, they are eating out the thrown out food. So she has took a banana and she has given it to Velu. Here's your food. Velu was shocked. Are we going to eat their leftovers? He said, we are going to eat this. Jay, what do you think I am? A dog? I only take untouched food. Here's some more catch. She threw him a vada. Velu looked at it with distaste. So he said, no, I won't eat this thrown out food. I don't want to eat it. Now, then the girl sent a vada towards him. Now, he tasted it, but it was not tasty. Come on, hero, eat it. You think I like it? I told you I'll find you something to eat. Don't think I have money to buy food for you. You would better eat what you get until you have your money. She said, don't think that you are a prince. What do you think that you are a prince? And you will eat, you will get fresh food? She said, I don't have, you can say, I don't have any, you can say, fresh food for you that you can eat it. I don't have any money. Vilu hesitated, but his stomach squeezed him again. He gulped down the banana and vada. His stomach felt better immediately. So he hesitated in the starting, but he ate it. So he felt little bit relaxed. The pain in the stomach, it was, you can say, calmed down. He could have eaten at least 10 times more, but the girl could find only one more banana, which she ate herself. He had the capacity to eat more bananas, but what he was having, the girl found only one more banana and she ate herself. It's too early, they have only eaten tiffin. If you are still hungry, you will have to wait for them to finish lunch. You can wait if you want. I have to work, I'm going. She picked up a couple of bottles from the heap and threw it into her sack and then she walked off. She said that if you want to eat something more, then what you have to do? You have to wait, let them finish their lunch and throw it here. Now she said, I have lot of work. She put all the bottles into her bag and she started her work. Vilu panicked. He was confused. What is this? He realized that if the girl left him, he had no idea where he was and what to do. It was better to stick to her, and she seemed to know her way around. He ran after her again. So now Velu knew that he's new to this place. He doesn't know anybody there. Okay. So what he did, let me share with you the next page. So what he did, it is better to stay with that girl. So then, one minute, please. Yes, it's better to stay with that girl. Hey, he called. He did not even know the girl's name. Hey, what is your name? He asked, hurrying behind her. He was following her. The girl immediately asked, what's your name? She stopped and turned around. Oh, you have been following me around without even knowing my name, Jaya. She said, oh, you are following me. You don't know my name. My name is Jaya. I'm not following you. What then? Who got you food? She said, you are not following me? Then tell me who has given you food. Then Velu said, oh, can I come with you? Where are you going? Come if you want. The bag is full. I have to go home to get another one. She said, yes, if you want to come along with me, you can come with me. And I have to fill another bag. Then she was going home. Jaya and Velu walked along the roads for half an hour until they came to a bridge across a dirty trickle of water. We are in Triplicane now. Now means this is a place. See, that's a Buckingham Canal. Jaya said Jaya. Now Jaya said, now we are at this place and ultimately we are going to the next place. So she's mentioning the name of the places. Okay, so see the next page. Yes, Khyati. Khyati, yes.
Ma'am, I raised because you were not scrolling the page.
Okay, I crawl. Okay, I change the page. Don't worry.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next. Next, Velu stared. This was a canal near some puddles of water. Puddles means some where water gets collected. There, some puddles of water was a row of strangest huts he had ever seen. Means the water is stagnant there, and he has seen some strange kind of huts there. They were built out of all sorts of things: metal sheets, tires, bricks, wood, and plastic. So, what their huts were made up of? They were made up of everything that is not usable, thrown over things. Is this where you live? These houses are strange. In our village, the houses are made up of mud and palm leaves. He asked, "This where you live?" But in our village, the houses are made up of mud and palm trees. Jaya went around to one of the huts and dumped her sack outside. Then she picked up an empty one. She went inside one of the huts. She has thrown her sack there and she picked up another one. Let's go. She turned to Velu and gave him a shove. Shove means she has immediately gone beside him. At least help me now. Here, wear these and come with me. She said, wear these chappals and come with me. You can see in the picture. She threw him a pair of old shoes without laces and pushed a sack and a stick into his hand. She said, now you can help me. She has given him a sack and a stick, and she said, now you can help me. Velu was confused. What work did she want him to do with these things? He was confused at what work he's going to do. And the only work he had ever done on the landowner's farm, weeding and taking cows out to graze. In his village, he has not done this kind of work. What he has done, only grazing the cows, taking them to the fields and allow them to eat their fodder, or just weeding means taking out unwanted plants from the fields. Are there any farms in the city? He asked. There are farms, mean there are fields. He laughed and thumped her stick on the ground. She laughed and put her stick onto the ground. She said, farms? What a funny thing. This is a city. Here you cannot find it. There are no farmers. We are rag pickers. It means what she said, that we are rag pickers, and what we are doing here is collecting. See my sack full of things I collected. Collected from where? She said, see my sack, it is full. Velu asked, from where you have collected? You collect rubbish? Velu had never heard of such a thing. She said, rub from rubbish bin. He said, rubbish you have collected? Useless things you have collected? I have never thought. Hey, blockhead. Blockhead means you boy who don't understand anything. You blockhead. It's not any rubbish, only paper, plastic, glass, such things. We sell it to Jam Bazaar Jaggu. She said, actually, these are not rubbish. We will sell it to Jam Bazaar. The person named is Jaggu. We will give money in return to it. Velu was puzzled. He had heard of people throwing away rubbish, but why would anyone want to buy rubbish? Velu was confused that rubbish we throw away, but why she's collecting, and why anybody would pay for this, you can say, for this rubbish? You think he buys it for show? He sells it to a factory. Come on, I don't have time to waste like you. She said, don't you understand? He will sell it to a factory. She said, no, but no, now I don't have any time, so let me go, please. Velu did not move. He didn't run away and come to this new place to dig through garbage bins. Jaya poked at him with her stick. Poked means it is touching him with her stick. She poked at Velu. She said, Velu was just thinking that I have not come to this place just to, you can say, just to collect rubbish. Why I have come here? Look here. If someone gets there before us, we don't get anything. Joe, don't just stand there posing. Big hero, I'm trying to help you. Who filled your stomach today? She said, don't shout at me and just look at me that I have provided you food today, so you will help me. Velu scratched his head. He was scratching his head in this manner. Means now he don't know what to do. And I do it for now, he thoughtful, until I find a better job. He said that now till I find a better job, I'll do this. This is how a boy who has run from his house, he has turned up into what? Into a rag picker. So this is the story of the poor children who has turned into rag pickers. Okay. Now, coming up to the comprehension part, let us do immediately, right? Now, for page number 9, first of all, let me share with you. Yes, this is. Okay, so these questions let us do Velu stood on a platform, but he felt as if he was still on a moving. This we have done. This we have done on that day. Yes. Okay. So this we have done on that day. The next comprehension, can Velu read Tamil and English? Yes. Now coming up to page number 11. Next one. Yes, these are the comprehensions. Okay. So let me unmute Kritika, you also. Okay, those who want to answer, unmute yourself. Okay. So, can Velu read Tamil and English? Velu can't read English.
Yes.
Velu can't read English, but he was able to read Tamil. Okay, he was able to read Tamil with great difficulty. Okay, how we come to know this? We come to know when both Jaya and Velu, they have come to a wedding place, and outside the main gate, which was decorated with flowers, the name of the bride as well as the groom was written in Tamil.
And also, ma'am, when they were near the central jail, Velu read the Tamil sign, central jail.
Yes, there was a Tamil sign mentioned that it was a central jail. Yes, both these you will write. Okay, clear this answer? Next. If you are not careful, you will soon be counting bars there, the girl said. What is she referring to? Do it on book only. What is she referring to? She is referring to jail.
The central jail.
Central jail. What does she mean when she says if you are not careful? If you are not careful means if you will not be able to avoid the police. If you not be able to avoid the police. So it means that, okay, if you are not be able to avoid the police. Okay. Right. Next afterwards, where does the girl let Velu to? Where the girl let Velu to?
The girl led Velu to a place behind the hall. There was a big garbage bin overflowing with rubbish.
Yes, you will simply say the girl led Velu to a marriage. Okay, to a marriage place. Okay, simply write down this. What did they get? What did they get to eat there?
They ate a eaten banana and vada.
Yes, they got a rotten banana and vada to eat there. They got a rotten banana and vada to eat there. What work did she to do? Think of one word answer. Just one word answer. Write on book. That
He
was
was a rat.
Rat picking.
Rat picking. That was
Rat
just rat
picking.
picking. Now, coming up to the next, let us discuss. I'm sharing the page. Okay, yes, next comprehension check. Just see. What material are the strange huts made up of? What material are they made up of? The strange huts, they are made up of what?
Metal sheets,
Metal
tires,
sheets,
Metal sheets,
tires,
wood
bricks,
wires,
wood and
bricks
plastic.
and plastic. Good. What does Velu find? Why Velu find them strange? Velu finds
because
them
there he lived.
because in his village the huts are made up of what? The huts are made up
Mud.
of mud and
Mud.
palm leaves. Okay, mud and
Leaves.
palm leaves. Right.
Leaves.
Next question. What sort of things did Jaya and children like her collect, and what did they do with these things? So what did they collect first of all? As they are rat pickers, they collect rubbish,
They
including
collect plastic,
bottles, paper,
plastic, glass and paper.
bottles, glass and paper. Okay. And what did they do with this? They sell it then to a
They sell them to Jaggu Bazaar.
Jam
Jam
Bazaar
Bazaar
Jaggu.
to Jaggu, who will give money in return. Who will give them money in return. Now, is Velu happy to find his work?
No, Velu is not happy
No,
to
Velu is not
No,
happy.
Velu is not happy to find his work. Why? How you come to know? Because in the last, what he did, when he did not find any option of work, he scratched his head Okay, and side that he will do this work until he find another job.
That's the job.
Yes, Kritika?
Until he will find a better job.
Yes, until he will find a better job, he was scratching his head. Okay, right? So now for this, for till here, now I think that it is clear to you this chapter.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you will write down these question answers. And now, next, I am going to start with the new topic of grammar. Okay. So now switch on to the board, please.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta. Yes, yes, please.
मैम जो पेज नंबर 16 पे एक्सरसाइज दी हुई है मैम वो करनी है उसमें 3 क्वेश्चंस हैं.
Page number 16.
Yes.
यस मैम.
We will discuss these tomorrow only.
ओके मैम.
Okay. We will discuss only. First of all, you write only. Right. So now we are going to start with the next topic, that is prepositions. So where you are sitting, anybody can tell me, Manasvi, where you are sitting?
I'm on chair.
I'm sitting. Manasvi is saying, Manasvi is sitting on a chair. Kritika, can you explain your study table?
मैम आई एम सिटिंग ऑन बेंच. देयर इज अ टेबल.
Then what is lying on the
मैम
table?
ऑन द टेबल. मैम ऑन द टेबल आई हैव माय वाटर बॉटल एंड माय पेन.
On the table, what is there? There is a water bottle. Okay. Then,
मैम पेन्स एंड स्केल्स.
okay, right. Then, where are your books?
हेडफोन.
Where are your books?
मैम देयर मी
Huh?
ऑन द टेबल.
Again on the table. So, right. So, here, what I have got from these two sentences. So, just listen. Okay, Rhythm also wants to get unmuted. 1 minute, let me unmute Rhythm. Yes, Rhythm. Okay, Rhythm, you
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me where you are sitting.
Ma'am, on my bed.
On my bed. Okay. So, can you tell me what is outside your gate?
Ma'am, ma'am, lawn.
There is a lawn. Where? Where it is?
Ma'am, various
Where it is? Near the gate, in front of the
outside
gate.
my door is there is veranda.
Where it is? It is
In
outside.
front of. Yes, ma'am, it's outside
the
my
gate.
house.
Okay, or near the gate, outside the gate, or near the gate, there is a small lawn. Okay, Khyati,
I'm sitting on
where
bed.
are your
I'm
scooters
having-
parked? Where are your scooters parked in the house?
in the porch.
In the porch. In the porch. So now, here what is this? So Manasvi is sitting on a chair. Manasvi's relation with chair is shown by what? This word on. Okay. Next, Kritika is saying that on the table, on her study table, there is a water bottle. It means water bottle and table. Their relationship is shown where it is. That is, water bottle is on the table. Next, Rhythm is saying that there is a lawn near his gate. Where the lawn is? It means there is a relationship of lawn and gate. Right? Lawn and gate. Where? They are near. Okay. Then Khyati is saying that scooters are parked in the porch. It means scooters and porch. Relationship of scooter and porch. Okay. So what are these words? These words are called as prepositions. So what are these words called? These words are called as prepositions. Why these prepositions? Means this is a noun, this is a noun, this is a noun, this is a noun. Or if Kritika is saying, ma'am, on the table and there is a water ball, next sentence she said, and on it is also lying my book. It means it is a pronoun Okay, it is a pronoun. So it means that when the words which show relationship of noun and pronouns with other objects in the sentence, these are called as prepositions. What are these called as? These are called as prepositions, right? So what are these called as? These are called as prepositions. Now you got what are prepositions? Now there are three main type of prepositions. Simple prepositions, compound, okay, as well as phrase prepositions. Simple means one word preposition, one word only. For example, in, on, near, under, the cat is under the table. These are one word preposition. Next, compound. Compound is always meaning joining of two, which is formed by joining two words. Suppose without,
Into.
without is formed by joining with and out. Into, right? It is also formed of joining two words, within, inside, outside,
Outside.
inside, outside, right? These are compound preposition. Next, phrase. Phrase means group of words. When two or three words, they acting as prepositions. For example, what he said. Okay, for example, if I say according to me, according to, okay, then because of, contrary to, opposite to. So these means sometimes the phrases are also used as preposition in accordance with.
Madam, your board is not clear.
Yes,
Madam, board is not clear.
don't worry, I'll send.
Yes, ma'am. it's
You
ma'am.
just understand.
In front of.
I will send the picture of it in the group today.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Ma'am, in
these
front
are
of.
compound prepositions. Okay. Now we have to do different kind of prepositions too, right? So how in the, because you are in it, I'm not going so deep. Okay. Sorry. Next, we have to do prepositions of place. What are different kind of prepositions? Prepositions of place are also there, which tell us about place, where the work is done. Prepositions of place. Okay, then it is time, direction also. So first of all, let us see prepositions of place. They tell us where something is. Where? Suppose you say na, the cat is under the table, under, below the table is lying a cup, below. Okay,
Near.
he jumped over the table. Okay, where he jumped? Over the table. Beside the table, there is a small chair. Near the gate, near the gate, in front of. Okay, in front of the gate. So these are what? These are prepositions of place, right? So sometimes at. At is also used preposition of place. How? For example, if you say, suppose when a particular, you can say when you have to specify particular place. For example, the parcel is lying on the reception desk. Okay, I have deposited it at the reception. Right, then again at is used. Then in is also used for place. How in is used? For example, my pencil is in my bag. Okay, I have put the food into your bag also, in your bag. So in can also be used for place. On, so you have no, you know, Kritika said my books are lying on the table, right? The soup is on the table. So on can also be used for preposition of place. So one more preposition we will do, that is preposition of time today. They tell us time means when anything is done. Okay, it tells us about when. For example, at can also be preposition of place, but at can also be preposition of time. So when particular time is given, for example, I woke up at 8 a.m. in the morning. Particular time is given. Okay, then right, then we can write down in this manner. Okay, then you can say about some festivals also we use at. How festivals? We purchase this new dining table at Diwali. Okay, with festivals also we use at. Then also, right? So next is in. In is also preposition of time. How in is preposition of time? For example, in winter we wear cold. In winter we wear woolen clothes. Okay, we have matches in the afternoon. Okay, we will go in the evening. We will go for a movie in the evening. So in this manner, in can also be used in as preposition of time. Then ultimately on. On can also be used for time. For example, on particular day, when we talk about a particular day, how we talk about a particular day, for example, on his wedding day or on his, you can say on his birthday party, he was looking glamorous or he was looking stunning. Okay, I was at work on Sunday. I was doing my work on Sunday. I will be having my job starting on Monday, right? So in this manner, on can also be used here. So right. So I will also send a clip of you of this. So I hope that it is clear. Preposition of place and time. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss the rest of the
Yes, ma'am.
prepositions. That is prepositions of direction and cause and purpose. Right. But before that, what you have to do, you have to solve page number 11 and 13. You will do on your own. Okay. Solve page 11 and 13. You have to do. Right. That's all for prepositions, and I hope that it is clear to you. Now I'm going to take your doubts.